All right. We're back. I'm Strategic Selling. I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some really fun replays I've had in Clash Royale on my main account, Sullyman. I've been rocking a new no legendary deck, which I call the Double Prince Mini Pekka, and I'm loving it. I'm going to be bringing you guys a few different kind of no legendary decks, so in case you don't have any, you can try some of them out. Also, I'm going to be bringing you guys decks that feature each legendary, so that if you have that in particular one, you'll have a deck you can also try out, which I think it'll be fun. The key to winning: placement, patience, the knowledge of the troops, the damage they do, and hydration. So make sure you have all of those, and you will have no problem dominating in any match you perform in. So I got rid of that Royal Giant with that Mini Pekka Musketeer, and now he's got an Ice Wizard coming in. I dropped my Musketeers doing damage to him. Unfortunately, the Musketeer never takes out the Ice Wizard on their side of the arena unless you Ice Spirit or freeze him. Freeze definitely, or zap him. So I dropped my Dark Prince for those little goblins. He drops his Mini Pekka. I'm just sitting back. I know that Mini Pekka is going to absolutely slaughter my Dark Prince. So I'm going to drop my Mini Pekka and then zap those minions. He zaps me. Definitely well played. He gets rid of my Mini Pekka, but I do take no damage from his minions because I zapped them at the right time. So he's obviously running a Royal Giant Ice Wizard deck. He's got to get the pump down because it is a heavier deck, so he needs to stay up on elixir to win. So I see that he places that pump, and immediately I place that poison. I do not want him up on elixir at any point in the match if I can't prevent it. He drops the goblins, the Mini Pekka, the Ice Wizard. I drop my Dark Prince, my Prince, and my Fire and Ice Spirits. Now I got my Musketeer and my Mini Pekka coming down to deal with that Royal G. He's got the Ice Wizard minions. He zaps. Oh, I zapped him. He drops his poison on me, which was filthy. Definitely well placed. Gets rid of my Musketeer and does so much damage to my tower. I drop my Prince and poison his goblins, hoping that the Prince would get to the tower, but he also dropped the Ice Wizard and Royal Giant, so that was definitely a dirty move by him. I dropped my Dark Prince Ice Spirit, try to slow him down and start the damage, and then clean it up with my Mini Pekka. I am obviously down in this match. I dropped my Fire Spirits. I got my Mini Pekka Dark Prince coming in, but they both get demolished. So now I'm at 633 on my left tower. He's at 764 on his left tower. I dropped my Prince in the back trying to build the push. He drops a poison on my Prince and the tower. I Ice Spirit Musketeer Mini Pekka him to slow him down completely, and he does not take too many shots with that Royal Giant. I got my poison, my Prince, my Mini Pekka, and my Musketeer coming in, and sure enough, that deadly triple combination is going to be able to take that left tower down for me and make a clutch win for me. So we're getting into another replay I had earlier today. It was definitely a lot of fun playing around with this deck. I was using that Giant Prince deck for a while, but I wanted to switch it up, show you guys some diversity, just to show you not one deck is only good without a legendary. Gotta stay hydrated for this. He's got his minions coming down. I got my Musketeer going to the right. I usually don't push right, but I am going to push right this time. He's got his minions and Royal G coming in. I got the Fire Spirits, Mini Pekka, and my Prince is able to get to the tower with my Musketeer, which does a filthy amount of damage. I'm going to zap his tower. Musketeer gets even more shots off, while the Mini Pekka is getting shots off to the left. So just doing deadly amounts of damage to him. Never in your lifetime leave a Mini Pekka alone, or you will regret it until you're dead. Because it is ridiculous how much damage that little girl does. I got one lone Fire Spirit trying to kamikaze his way into that tower, but unfortunately he cannot make it. So we're both rebuilding. He's one up on me than on elixir. So I was really just going to try to wait, see what he would play. Sure enough, he sits on Elixir for a little bit, and I drop my Musketeer. You never want to sit on Elixir like he is. He's just wasting Elixir by not dropping everything. And that's making it easier for me or your opponent if you sit on your Elixir to build a better push against you. So I got my Prince Ice Spirit going to the left on his Royal Giant. My Musketeer on the right had no chance of surviving that. She was so low health. This Royal Giant's going to get met in the face with my Dark Prince. And I dropped the Dark Prince because of this reason. One, I knew the Royal Giant had low health. Two, I wanted to save my mini Pekka just in case I needed him in another clutch moment. So I really knew that the Dark Prince with the shield was going to be able to survive with those minions and still take out the Dark Prince, still take out the Royal Giant because my tower had so much health. Sure enough, me saving that mini Pekka was definitely a good move because he placed a full health Royal Giant then, and I got my mini Pekka and Dark Prince coming in, getting rid of those Spear Goblins. The shield on the Dark Prince comes in clutch. Sure enough, I get the mini Pekka to the tower because of that Dark Prince tanking for him with the Fire Spears. Now I got a Musketeer in the corner, assassinates the right-hand tower. I'm not even worried. I know he's going to take the left tower. I'm going to just give it to him. I'm not going to mess with it. It's just like, sorry, brother. It's over. Hate to break it to you. I Ice Spirit that minion horde, then Fire Spirit. He's got a Miner on my right tower and a Royal Giant. 10 seconds left. It's just not going to happen for him. Not his day. My mini Pekka is just chopping at the hip of that Royal Giant with the Dark Prince Ice Spirit. They all survive, and sure enough, I pull off another win. 2-1. Could have been 2-0, but I let him have it. So let's get into one more replay that I had earlier today. I'm going against a Royal Giant Sparky. Whew. That's a dirty combination. If played properly, definitely need to pump in that kind of deck because it is so costly, and you need to make sure you are up on your opponent at all times. So of course, right when I saw that pump, I placed the poison. Now he's got a Royal G, but my Prince is doing massive amounts of damage. And with that Ice Spirit, the Royal Giant does not take a single shot on my tower. It was absolutely insane. I got my Musketeer taking out that Princess from the left, even though she was on the right. And now she's going to that left tower. She's met with a 4-pack of barbs. I got my Dark Prince doing that area splash damage. Absolutely slaughtering these barbs. I zap them. And sure enough, I'm going to get one shot taken off by a Barbarian, but he's dead and I'm still up. So, he's got the Sparky in the back. Level 2. I've seen worse. I've seen the level 3 Sparky. I've never seen a level 4 Sparky. I've seen level 4 Princess and I've seen level 4 Miner, but I've never seen a level 4 Sparky. So I got my Prince coming in. I dropped the poison on all of that noise because I know it is going to be difficult to deal with. A Valk would be really clutch right now with a Zap, but unfortunately I do not have that. The Ice Spirit resets Sparky. How filthy is that? That just makes the Ice Spirit that much more valuable. Yeah, it's not that Zap spell that you can just drop on Sparky and instantly he has to reset. But sometimes the deployment time of the Zap is kind of funky and you'll have the circle around him, but it doesn't get deployed and he still gets that shot off. But that Ice Spirit resetting the Sparky, that is just so beautiful in my opinion. He's got the pump to the back right by his King Tower. I dropped the poison on that, obviously, because I don't want him to stay up on Elixir. Now, I am definitely the underdog in this, looking at my tower. So I dropped the Prince, Dark Prince, with the Fire Spirits, annihilate that pack of Barbarians. He's going to fireball me, but my Prince is going to be able to get a few shots off. Unfortunately, I zap his King Tower. My Dark Prince is still swinging. He's got a fully charged up Sparky coming at me. He doesn't even let my Ice Spirit reset him. He just blows him to smithereens. I drop my Dark Prince because I know he's got that shield. He's going to be able to survive and take damage, and then I drop the mini Pekka. He comes in, destroys the Sparky for me, and then I get rid of that Royal Giant. I got a poison on his right tower. I know it's a poison away from winning. Oh, sure enough, I zap it, and we still get that quick crown down. He's got 8 seconds left to take the tower. I know he's only got the fireball, no zap in his arsenal. Even if he did, it wouldn't be able to take my tower. So good game to you, sir. So I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this deck. I'm enjoying it. You guys can try it out. I'm going to be bringing you guys more non-legendary decks just in case you don't have them. And then I'm going to bring you single legendary decks in case you only have that one to play around with. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the